Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Thursday night. This is Vampire the Masquerade. My name is Dylan, and I am your storyteller. We hope you're enjoying your day and your evening. If you're getting tired of your family, welcome to our family. Um, we are down one person today, but that's okay. We're going to continue our story on from where we were. I hope you all had a fantastic time last week where there was just a Q&A session.
Oh, that was so
I got
fun.
to watch it and it was a lot of fun. You guys had some fantastic questions in chat. The players, had some fantastic questions for each other as well. Robin, I want to read the rest of your book. Just see what else is in there. You will all notice there is a fun new feature tonight. If you look down, you will see that we have captions today.
We love
We want to make sure
captions.
we do love captions. We want to make sure everyone's able to enjoy the game with us. So, if everyone could please. Oh, also you notice it's the new layout. I'm not sure if this was.
We did use this last
Yeah,
week.
it wasn't like last week. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're gonna go around. We're gonna go from Max to Kieran to Thorn. Introductions, please.
Hi, everybody. My name's Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, on several socials, mainly on TikTok, but you can also find me here on Twitch on a variety of days, playing a variety of games with a variety of wonderful people. You can also find me on Sundays at 8 p.m. EST playing Tragedy of Theologian as Ragnar of the Ironclaw Pride, lean an Equinite fighter for a nice Greek mythology tragedy, rompus compass, Alamogocus.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Say that again
Um,
3 times fast.
And if you're going to be going to PAX U next week, I will be there. So come and say hi. Don't bite me. I'm not a real vampire. Uh but I am playing the vampire known as Maximilian Washington, Gangrel. He him. I am also he him.
Thank you, Kieran.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him, and I will be playing Kiernan Blake, the Bruja, also he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at CommunityM. I do all sorts of TTRPG content. I am a player in a bi weekly duo campaign set in the Apocalypse, Heroes of Assyria Unearthed Inheritance, and I am the archivist for Known Realms to Olesh, a high fantasy 5e campaign set in my homebrew world of Eosha. Thank you for having me.
Wow, that was a lot. I'm Robin.
Stop.
Robin the God. I play Thorn, the Nosferatu. He, him. I go by she, her. And let's get this game started.
My name is Dylan. I'm your storyteller. My pronouns are he, they. On Wednesday nights, we have D&D with Robin and a few other friends. Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Got some fun new things coming up in the new year, which will not be discussed yet because there are 4 different projects I'm going to be part of shortly. So, yeah, we'll get to that once the new year starts. But for now, let's sink our fangs into this week's episode.
I love paint.
That intro never gets old.
No, it does not. It's so good.
Never ever.
It's fantastic. Thank you, Robin. Just
Thank you, Robin.
fantastic. All right. When last we left off, 2 weeks ago. Make sure you put those underneath your pillow tonight, Robin.
With the tooth
2
fairy.
weeks ago, we had we had gone to the hospital for Kieran to pick up his week supply of blood. Where he also got the phone number of Chelsea, the daughter of Stephanie, who is his contact for the blood supply. At this, he also dropped off a painting he had wanted to have delivered to his parents. What else happened then? Yeah, so then he got on a phone call with Chelsea, and it seemed to just hit off so well. Everything was just great about her. She is so nice. They're gonna have such a good date. We also had Max discussing with his watchman about having this new coterie around more often. And one of his watchmen invited Max to offer his assistance during the daytime for any means possible, to which Max asked to go look for a certain someone in the rings that they frequent together. We had Thorn go visit the Nosferatu, Cameron, down in the Nosferatu village underneath the sewers of New Orleans. And Aubrey had it was a meeting with a certain undisclosed person who had more information on how to become prince, from what it would seem. The party then met up at the tea shop, where Jerrfery was giving them information about certain questions they would ask about the city, about possible previous owners of the swamplands, people in the area who might know where to get more information, to which he directed them to go meet with the triplets, the Grulon triplets, especially the eldest and most senior of the three, Aleda, who seems to have a treasure trove of books and tomes that have hopeful information as to what was going on back in the old days of the swamp. Jerrfery then invited the coterie to enjoy upon a feast in the back room with a business partner whose deal went sour. At this time, while this was happening, Kiernan asked Jerrfery one simple question. Jerrfery told Kiernan that there have been markings of halos in specific parts of the city. To which Kiernan took a step outside of the tea shop, alone, and called his parents. That's where we left off. We're going to pick it up right from there.
I don't
Players,
wanna.
the stage is yours.
So we're picking up with Max and Thorn, correct?
We're going to pick up with Max and Thorn.
Makes sense.
Yep.
So Thorn pulls himself off the body and he is licking his lips. His face is in ecstasy, and he turns to Max. All done down there?
Max just like gets up and there's no rigmarole, there's no like drama about it. He just gets up, wipes, tries to be careful not to wipe blood on his shirt because he likes his shirt. And he's like, yeah. I mean, I'm ready to face the sheriff again, if that's what you're asking.
I think we need to collect more information. before meeting with Jacques.
I mean, do you have any kind of information in mind? I mean, we just need to ask permission to go see these triplets, and then we'll be on our way. I wouldn't want to intrude further than I need to with that man.
Thorn looks around the room, and he's looking for shadows.
There's definitely shadows in the room. Because the light that's in the tea shop casts shadows throughout the space.
I think perhaps we should talk about this in another setting. Where's
Fair
Kiernan?
enough. Probably still outside, waiting for us.
Well, he must be hungry.
Oh, he's got his flask and he's got. Oh, I drink that. Oh no. Eesh. Let's go do that. I think that's a good idea.
Well, but first, do you think? I mean, he's not using his eyes.
I feel like they can be donated to like a medical facility or like.
Not in this state. There's just too many questions. That there's bite marks all over him. He's not using them.
I mean, this is not my body. Like, it's not. I didn't. It's not my business part. I'm assuming this is a business partner. He looks over to the tea shop owner.
And Jerrfery looks and goes, "Was."
It was. I'm not. This was his business partner. You have to ask him, not me. This is not something I can give you permission about.
That's true. Jerrfery, might I take a doggy bag?
No, I will be using what's left of him. Thank you very much. I have important things to do with him.
All right, but if you should ever have anything, just stop by every once in a while. How about that?
Say again.
I'll stop by every once in a while. Am I not welcome?
Of course, you can stop by if you like. Just let me know when you're coming by. And he slides you his business card.
Thank you, Jerrfery. All right, I'm ready.
Just then, Aubrey gets a text message. Looks at his phone, and you see if it was possible for him to turn a more pale. His face sinks a little bit. I need to go right now. I just got a emergency meeting with my sire. It seems that he's in the city, and I need to go speak with him right now.
Oh, that's big. That sounds big.
Oh, I can only imagine. I don't know what it has to do with, but when it's all in capitals from him, I know it's not great. So I'm gonna go take care of that. Jerrfery, thank you for the information, this cool glass, and for the feast. That was delicious. I'll catch you all later. And he books it out the front door, pushes right past Kiernan, bumps into you. Kiernan waves and keeps on running. Starts dialing up a phone. You hear him in the distance going, "I need a car now." All right. While all this was happening in the back room, Kiernan, which number are you calling?
I am calling my mom's cell phone number.
Your mom's cell phone number.
I'm
Okay.
star 67ing, so my number doesn't come through, even if it's
Sure.
a burner.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. You get the phone doesn't ring. It goes right to that doo doo doo. The number you could call has just been disconnected or not currently active.
No! I call my dad. His cell phone number now.
His cell phone number. Okay. Cool.
Oh,
The phone rings. Several rings, but it takes about 5 rings until you're pushed to a voicemail.
fuck.
And it's your father's voice. You've reached the Blake cell phone. Please leave a message. Have the day that you deserve.
That calls the house number, the home phone, because I imagine these are folks that still have a landline.
They would have a landline for
You
sure.
fucking-
He's a businessman. He needs to have it.
He needs to have it. He calls.
The phone rings 3 times before it's picked up. Hello?
Mrs. Blake, are you and your husband home?
Who's calling, please?
I'm a private investigator in the city, and I have every reason to believe that you're in danger.
Listen, we've had enough prank calls the last 2 weeks. I'm not very interested in this.
No,
Hangs up.
ma'am. I run inside for Max and for Max.
Okay. Max bursts into the door moments after Aubrey bursts out the door.
Why the revolving door? What's going on?
I think Imogen's going to do something to my parents.
What do you want us to do?
I have to go there, right? Is that the right thing to do?
I mean, we can go there, but you can't face them.
My mom said that she was getting prank calls, which makes me think that Imogen is doing something. She tags buildings, corporate shill bullshit. Her Imogen, her calling card's a halo. Our friend here told me that that's been seen around the city, close to my parents' house.
No, Kiernan. You cannot go.
You can't go, but we can.
I'm not sitting here.
The life you've had before is over. If you go to them, you could break the masquerade.
I won't say anything. Won't say a word.
We are being followed. We are being watched. Back in the prince's office when he was speaking in French to his sheriff, he told them to watch closely, to follow me. But I suspect you too. There'll be a target on their back, regardless, but an even bigger one if you leave now. You forget them. You forget that they exist. They are dead to you. They have to be. They must be.
Kiernan, Jerrfery puts his hand on your, as high up as he can reach onto your side, and touches the side of your forearm. And he says to you very gently, but very matter-of-factly, "This is not what you want to hear, but these are the cold, hard truths of our immortal life. The moment we were embraced, everything we once knew, things we held dear to us, gone. That life is closed to us. That chapter has been written, read, and signed off to the printers. Everything else is a brand new page.
I didn't get to write this fucking chapter.
None of us did. None of us did. You think I wanted this? I was turned as a joke. I am the puppet. I am the jester in court. You think I want this chapter? But I still write on. You're going to have to do this, Kiernan. Your friends are right. Listen to them. The truth hurts like hell.
You guys go to my parents' house.
Of course.
Do not hurt them.
Oh.
He's looking straight at Thorn. He's not looking.
Any idea what you're asking us to do?
Yes, and you're my
This
friends.
This is going to endanger Max and myself.
Then don't do what will put you in danger. I'm asking, I'm not telling. I have no ability to tell either of you what to do. I'm asking. You can say no. I would understand and accept a no.
A
I'm
ghoul.
good.
You do you have a ghoul?
No.
You must.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the sites that Imogen was tagging, separate myself from the situation. I died a long time ago. Before I was turned, when I was hit by a drunk driver, my life was over then. I think I've been using this on life as a way to find my way back. I'm dead. Speed. But Imogen does not get to fuck with two innocent people, two good people. That's what matters. So I'm going to go look at where she tagged. You do not have to go to the Blake's residence.
Give me the address.
Text it to Matt.
Max, you cannot be serious.
Don't fuck with a man's family. Alive or dead.
And if you going there results in them being dead, them being taken care of,
Then we'll know the truth.
if you break the masquerade, it could be your life.
It's Max. He won't do that. Thank you.
Just a drive-by.
That's all I'm asking.
Of course. If I see
Fine, if
symbols,
it's just a drive-by.
just a drive-by.
Just a drive-by. That's it. Nothing more.
Grabs Thorn by the wrist. Gently. Thank you.
I
will
I don't-
remember this kind.
slowly pulls away. Fine, let's do this. And you hear a real note of fear in his voice as he agrees. For you. One time.
Kieran will take his car and begin to go to the locations that were told to him, but I'm at.
Before you leave,
Yeah.
Jerrfery then stops you and says, "Don't forget your parting gift." And he slides the glass that was on your table over to you, looks you in the eyes, and says, "Which side do you choose tonight?" You don't have to tell me. Just think it over while you're making your drive. That goes for you two as well. If you're doing a drive-by for your friend to his parents' house, think about what side you wish to rely on.
Well, I know tonight I'm the beast she made me. Please.
Max just like he's also just been fiddling with that glass. I wish I had it, but I don't because I'm in a different location today.
No!
He's just been like he's twirling it, like just rolling it, like in between his fingers, between the two faces rolling against his thumb. Just gonna drive by.
Max,
We see some.
if we should go by there and something
Sit.
terrible has happened to them, or in the process of happening to them, we don't interfere. We cannot.
Doesn't say anything, and he just walks to his car.
Thorn follows.
As you guys leave, Jerrfery just locks the door behind you. Doesn't say goodbye, doesn't say goodnight, just lets you all leave, locks the door, and all the blinds just automatically drop as soon as he locks the door. Lights turn out. You can hear the soft screeching of chairs being pushed in on the linoleum floor. All right, let's start with Max and Thorn going to the address of the Blake residence.
Max makes it a point to go the long way and just act like he's just driving.
Okay.
While Thorn is sitting there, not moving, he casts Obfuscate on himself, the Cloak of Shadows. It's free, and holding perfectly still, he becomes invisible.
Yep. Okay. So Max, have you ever seen someone do this before?
Maybe, I don't know. Probably, most likely not.
Okay. Your passenger, your friend, your fellow coterie member has just gone invisible inside your car.
Just vanished.
Yep, just poof.
I think he doesn't react to that, but he doesn't take a note of it, and he's just like, I know it's dangerous. Trust me. You don't have to tell me that it's dangerous, that it breaks the masquerade.
You understand that life is over. We cannot cling to them anymore. You cannot cling to your wife. Kiernan cannot cling to his parents. We are solitary beings. We're monsters. We cannot be with them anymore.
I've always thought that was bullshit.
You will learn.
Perhaps. Depends on how you see the lesson.
I suppose it does.
Thank you for coming, though.
Max, we're not to do anything. Please promise me we're not to do anything. We're just there to check. That's all we're here to do.
I won't do anything personal.
Very well. Do you know who Imogen is?
No, but I want to find out.
Kiernan has told you nothing of Imogen.
Well, from what I've heard from Keenan's accounts, they're kind of a bitch.
Yes, but his turning was sanctioned. It was approved by the Camarilla.
Still doesn't change if it was right or wrong.
She is part of the Camarilla. We cannot kill her.
I wasn't thinking about killing her.
Oh, neither was I, of course. Neither was I.
I mean, I wouldn't kill her. The son would.
I confess I can get a little possessive.
I mean, you really wanted those eyes, so
Mm. You should really show me a picture of your wife sometime. I'd love to see it. I love to see it.
I mean, you might see her later. I don't know if she's gonna come over. Well,
What?
when she's gonna come over, if she's gonna come over.
What do you mean when she's going to come over? If she comes up, what do you break that sentence down for me, please?
Okay, adjective, noun, verb. What do we want here?
What do you mean she's going to come over? Like to see you, to visit you? This human is going to visit you.
I never said she was human.
She isn't.
No.
Well, that's wonderful. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. I'm glad you two are together, even till death do you part. That's romance.
I just feel like a wave of relief on the side of the car where there's nobody.
An invisible wave of relief. There's nobody there.
We'll
The
say
seat
by
just
this time-
sinks in.
We'll say by this time you have gotten to the street, not the destination yet, but you're on the street of Kiernan's parents.
Gotcha. I think he's just taking his phone out. Has the camera phone part ready, and he's looking for a halo, any sign that that house has been disturbed or any kind.
Give me a alertness and wits, I think, for this one. Yeah.
Awareness and
Wits and awareness, please.
okay, cool. I don't have a blood because I drank. That's clean. It's 3. That's 2 successes.
Okay. You notice that there is a tagged halo in the intersection of the road just before the Blake household.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're driving through it, you see that there's a good size halo on that intersection.
Max will take a picture of that, and then just act like he's just driving normally as he approaches the house.
Okay. Thorn, do you want to give me one as well?
Yes. So it's
Wits and alertness, please.
what's an alertness? Okay. And alertness. Awareness.
Yep. Awareness is on the far right, second one down under skills.
Got it. 4 successes.
Okay. As you guys are driving past, you notice that there is a van parked a few houses down, and there is someone grabbing something from the back of the van. As you guys drive past the house, both of you notice the blue light of a television coming from one of the rooms of the house.
Well, I suppose that I could possibly sneak in through the back of the house using my little ability. My
Now
ghost.
look who's gung ho about.
I can disappear. You cannot.
This is true. I just find it a little funny. That's all. Just observations.
Are we gonna help Kiernan or not?
Yes, I would love to help Kiernan.
Then why don't you go to that suspicious-looking Candyman van, and I'll dip in through the back, if there is a back.
I think I can handle one little van.
Do you have any weapons on you?
I am the weapon.
Famous last words. I will see you in a little bit. And he opens the car door to get out. He leans in. Please, don't die. Don't be seen. And just come back to the van. You know what? No. If anything goes wrong, get in the car and go. There's a sewer around here somewhere. I'll just slither down.
We'll see what happens. Go.
All right, I'm going. But he goes really slow. Like he'll look around to see if anybody's there. He'll run across really quickly. Pause. Look around to see. Because it only works. Obfuscate only works when you're standing still. So
yes, the cloak of shadows only works if you're standing still.
So again, he darts his eyes around, making sure that nobody's there. Is anybody there?
Besides that one person on the road and the van, you don't notice anyone else.
All right, I'm running to the back. Keep into the shadows.
Okay. As you run to the back, floodlights turn on.
Freeze. God damn it. Motion detectors. Wonderful.
Sorry, I should have told you my dad's an engineer.
Again, I hate you. I hate you so much.
Just kiss me about it. I'm sorry.
All right. All right.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to run really fast.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on
okay.
before you do
Okay.
that. Max, as you see Thorn running and the spotlight turns on, you see a silhouette stand up in the window of the house with a TV room,
mhm.
and they move forward towards the window.
I will say that Max's card windows are blacked out. Specifically, because, well, vampire. You know what? Any guys that like going through?
You know that thing.
Yeah, that thing. Does it look like the silhouette of an older woman or a younger one?
It looks like a man.
Oh. He's just standing up looking out the window.
The light has turned on their property, so this man is at his window.
Thorn at this point is playing red light, green light, and is waiting for those lights to go back off. So he can run a few more steps, but he is frozen and invisible.
I think while that's going on, that's happening. How far / close is the van to my car?
It's about 50 feet.
Cool. It's just Max is just gonna act like he's parking, act like he's moving in to like park closer to that van.
Okay.
Just acting like backing up in someone's lanes, backing up into someone's garage lane, and then back and then going towards it. Just acting like a lost driver.
Okay. So you do that, and we'll say you get to be very close to this van.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing now that you've gotten?
any license plates on it?
Oh, sure, yeah, it's definitely got a license plate.
Mm-hmm. Take a picture
Got a
of that.
California license plate.
California, interesting. Take a picture of that. That's very interesting, actually. That what the fuck? What's a California license plate doing all the way? What the fuck? Takes a picture of that. Just like once he takes those pictures, he just just moves to the side of the van, just like driving by, nonchalant, seeing if anyone's in there.
Yeah, you see there's that one guy that Robin saw, that Thorn saw.
Mhm.
He is now more than halfway into the back of his van and reaching to drag and pull stuff out.
What is he dragging / pulling? Now I'm closer.
Give me a
Awareness.
investigation and awareness,
Oh,
please.
investigation. Oh, it's 2 successes with a messy critical success in there.
Okay,
Messy
cool.
crit.
All right, so you see that this guy is pulling out. It's fairly large. This piece he's pulling out. Excuse me. And as he brings it further out, you can see the back end of a canvas.
Oh, this is the is it like a painting canvas?
Mhm.
Okay, all right. I think even though Max doesn't need to breathe, there is a breath of and Max just like honks once to like get Thorn's attention.
You also get the attention of the man in the window.
I'm hoping to take his attention off the window by me being the target, and then I'm gonna drive off, and then
Okay, great.
So is the man's attention on Max?
For the moment,
Runs toward the back door and gently tries to open it.
just a moment.
probably the security system is gonna fucking.
Yep,
Wee.
yep.
He's
I need you
frozen?
to please.
Okay.
I need you to please give me composure
Mm-hmm.
Thorn's
and
composed.
survival.
They love to survive.
Definitely a survivor. Yeah.
Survival and what is it? Performance?
Composure and survival.
Composure.
Top middle.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. 2 successes.
Nice.
Not enough.
Oh!
All right.
Oh my god.
You open the door. 2 things happen. The first is the alarm has been triggered.
Yep.
The second is the family dog is now racing at the back door.
Fucking run.
Run, get out of there.
Get the fuck out of there. Things you do for friends.
Huh?
I will
At the dog.
Throw a
I will
T-bone steak at
cast
it.
I will cast Eyes of the Beast to try to frighten it back inside.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, let's see that.
What dog do they?
I think that they would have a Irish wolfhound.
I was thinking the same. Yeah. A big
Some
old
16.
wiry boy.
Yep. With one of those deep woof
Oh. Yeah.
eyes of the beast. Vampire suits, give them 8. Light. No, using no.
It's a protean.
Yeah. Okay. So Eyes of the Beast cost is free. No roll is required to activate Eyes of the Beast. While active, the user ignores any sight penalties imposed by darkness, including supernatural. While active, the inhuman appearance of the eyes confers 2 bonus dice to intimidation pools against mortals.
Dog's immortal.
The dogs
That
are
dog's pretty
mortal.
mortal.
Pretty mortal.
Unless.
This one is. Okay, so you are still standing in the now open doorway, and you are staring down the dog. Okay. Give me an intimidation, please. Intimidation and would it be charisma? Yeah, charisma, please.
Huh.
Thorn's the most charismatic.
Exactly.
Give that dog a heart attack.
Oh no.
Guys,
Did you fail? Is that a guy? So you failed?
I got all 4 failures.
You got anything to spend to re-roll it?
You could use a willpower point if you want to re-roll up to 3. If I'm not mistaken.
All right.
I do
All right.
that.
All right, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, spend a willpower.
Come on.
Unbreak my heart. Say
What happened? What's going
Did
on?
you fail your
You
will?
only
You
got-
can't fail a willpower.
I can't fail willpower. I rolled it again, like the 3 of them, except for 1. You said roll, except 1, right?
If I'm not mistaken, you cannot fail a willpower. Let me double check that.
Okay,
because
so then that's what, 3 successes and 1 failure?
I do.
Oh, am I
believe so.
rolling the red dice
No.
for that? No, that's
No.
blood dice. Yeah. Okay.
122. If a character fails an action, they can sometimes try again. After all, failing to pick up. If you roll no successes at all, your character totally failed. Total failure sometimes means that only your character didn't achieve the desirable. Characters may spend 1 point of willpower to re-roll up to 3 regular dice on any one skill or attribute roll, including a roll involving vampiric disciplines. Cannot spend willpower to re-roll hunger. Page 157 now. I don't see why they don't keep it on one page.
You hate to see it.
What a fumble. What a
My butthole is puckered, y'all. Oh,
I am puckered. I'm
Puckered.
puckered.
I just want to make sure we're all on the same page and
Absolutely. That makes sense. That is the, how you say, respectable move.
mhm.
King.
Okay.
This episode brought to you by Security System.
have them.
Sloman Shield, are you in good hands?
Are you in good hands? Just in case a few chucklefuck vampires want to try and break into your spell.
All right. So you can fail those willpower rerolls.
Damn.
So you have failed.
yeah, most astronomically.
The dog calls your bluff and continues to charge. At the same time, you hear the unmistakable sound of coming from the other room.
Oh no.
Oh, you better get the fuck out. You better book it. You better run your ass raw.
The Irishman's packing heat.
Oh, fuck.
Hood is up, facial mask is up, and Thorn is running for his little bird bone life, trying to find a sewer.
Okay. Here's what's going to happen.
Huh? You really
Oh
want to
my
fuck
God.
around and find out, little one?
You're lucky. Okay, you're very lucky. I got 1 success on that.
Whew.
The dog slips on the way out the back steps and misses you.
He's an old girl.
And as you are running, you hear Mr. Blake, "Get your fucking ass off me property!" As you're running, you see Max's car just fade away into the distance, completely oblivious to what's happening right now. As you're running, you do not see
Oh no.
any sewers that you can fit into on the sides. But there is a manhole down the way.
Sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. Why don't I have a cell phone? Oh, I know why I don't have a cell phone. God, I wasn't made for running. Why am I wearing heels? There's no reason for heels, but I'm wearing them. God damn it.
All of life's regrets, or life's regrets coming out in this moment right
Why
now.
do I look like a Cenobite gimp right now? This is not good.
He's running towards the manhole.
Yep, you
He's
you make it to the manhole. You are at the doorstep of the freedom right now.
Okay. He's gonna try to lift it.
Yep. Plain and simple, you're able to lift it up with enough with your
Alright,
even though
I
you
need to
got
look-
brittle bird bones.
and I jump down it.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's so good. So
All right.
amazing.
You
What
jump
an
down into the
absolute shit
sewers.
show.
This turned into an episode of Scooby-Doo so fast.
All right.
Truly. Fucking truly.
While all that's happening, heading over to Kieran now.
I'm sure.
Hey, there's your levity before anything dark happens.
Hey, I'm sure everything's going fine, dude. It has to be.
So great.
They're
Where
the smart ones.
where are you driving around? What is your first location you want to stop at?
He wants to go to the one that is not the closest to his parents' house. Because he fears temptation.
Okay. Jerrfery didn't give you a
A
location
location.
of other ones. He
Okay.
gave you the location of just knowing that there is one near your parents' home.
Okay. Well, then he'll
He
start.
did say that there are others in the city,
Okay.
but he did not tell you where.
He'll start heading toward the neighborhood, but keeping an eye out, and he is going to call the number that he reached Imogen at
Okay. All right.
as he drives.
Okay, so as you're driving, are you still just looking out and checking for?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Within the vicinity of the neighborhood of your parents, you don't see any of the tags.
Okay.
The ones that they saw were specifically closer within
To
a
the house.
block radius to the house. You are on the outskirts of the neighborhood.
Hmm.
You don't see any. As you're driving, you give Imogen a call. The phone rings a few times. And then it is answered. Who's calling?
Kiernan, I need to know what you're doing. You're my parents.
Did we not just have a conversation? Just an
No.
eve ago.
It's incredible how we didn't have a conversation. We haven't had a conversation in 3 years. Jen. We didn't have a conversation. You answered the phone, played your fucking games, hung up on me. Why are you tagging near my parents' home? I have not.
To let people know to not fuck with me and mine. Click.
Calls it again.
She picks up right away. And Kieran,
Am I included in that? Not to fuck with you and yours?
no, you are mine. You are my child. And they are yours, so therefore, I consider them mine as well.
$3 you really could have just called.
Oh, we're not going to play the could have, should have, would have game, are we, Kieran? You know how droll that is.
No, it's just the truth. You watched me at my worst. But now I understand
did.
how little that means to you.
Do you, though? The funny thing is, Kieran, the very funny thing about it all, you know absolutely fuck all. when it comes to me and my vision.
I know.
Don't think for a moment these last 3 years were any less difficult for me than they were for you.
Then talk to me.
I will not have you speak to me in such a manner. Do not forget who I am, Kiernan.
Oh, I know exactly who you are. Exactly.
You think so?
You're the person that preyed on me for months. Watched me writhe in pain as they set my bones back in my fucking body. And then the fucking day that I was cleared, you made me like you and left me alone. I know exactly who you are.
Kiernan, I'm going to stop you right there. You have no fucking clue who you're speaking to with that tone right now. I saved you. You do not know of anything that happens in the dark before you were changed, before the embrace. You haven't a clue whose eyes were on you, for what reason. You shall not know, for your own safety. Now, if I hear you raise your disgusting little mouth at me again, maybe I might just erase that safe haven around your parents' neighborhood. And let whatever was going to happen, happen. And that, Kiernan, will be on you.
He hangs up.
All right?
And he texts somebody that he went to college with.
Do we have a name for this person?
For you. Lily Patel.
Lily Patel.
She was a school peer and a fellow artist.
Have you been in contact with them since? Okay. We did not go over this during our one-on-one, so I need to ask you this right now.
Absolutely, please.
Was there an obituary for you in the papers?
No. I think because there was no body, I think that his parents were very resigned to declare him dead.
Okay. What about the campus?
Um,
Because you left during school.
yes, correct.
So
I will say it's a similar situation
okay.
where it's just
Okay,
kind of
fair enough.
ambiguous. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, what are you texting Lily?
How have you been?
You get the typical text, new phone, who dis? Because remember, you're texting
Yep.
from a burner phone. So this number would be completely foreign
Absolutely.
to Lily.
Absolutely. Old friend wanting to check up. Mark said KB.
I'm assuming that this is a typical.
Yeah.
Okay. So they know KB stands for. All right. Her response is quick. Stop fucking with me. Who is this?
I never could fuck with you. You're always far smarter and far better at watercolor. Maybe. Send.
See the dots pop up, they go away. 3 dots pop up, they go away. What was I working on my senior thesis?
We're working on Eastern influences on American contemporary. It was some of the most beautiful work I've ever seen.
All capital letters. Fuck you. Where have you been?
Balls.
Immediately answers, fuck you. Where have you been?
I can't tell you that.
No, fuck you. You cannot. How long has it been, Kiernan, since we spoke? Since you disappeared on me, on your school, on the world, pretty much? What do you mean? Why are you calling me out of the blue? What? There are so many questions going through my mind. I am way too sober for this. What the hell's going on?
3 years, 4 months, 12 days. As the answer to your first question, I'm sorry that I left. You know I was in a bad way. Real bad way. And I still am. Selfishly, and I think in this moment, Kiernan is beginning to realize how selfish he is since he was turned. He's not latching on to human attachments. He's latching on to what he feels like is human. And I just wanted to see how you were.
Kiernan, I don't think that you deserve an answer to that. You just left everyone. You completely disregarded all of our friendships, all those hours working together, long nights joking, the parties we went to, the times you helped me out, the things that we've cried over together, and you just disappeared. And now you try to come back in as if nothing happened. Kiernan, I'm sorry, but I closed our time together. You hurt me. You hurt many people. And to think that you can literally come back to life after we all thought you dead is rude, selfish, childish, immature, and utmost disgusting. I am disgusted right now. You may not hear from me ever again, but I cannot speak to you tonight. This was enough. I'm glad you're alive.
I'm not. I am not.
Well, then that's on you, Kiernan. You could have stayed dead to us. Because now we have to know that you are somewhere and you gave up on us. Good night, Kiernan. You hung up first. Okay. All right. Where are you driving to next?
He just pulls over. Completely agreeing with everything she said. Obviously, there's context that is there, but in his mind is so grossly unimportant. because for the first time in 3 years, there are answers to his questions. What do they think? Why? He knows that everybody in his life thinks it. He understands that there is the perception that he really is dead. And I think he weeps, sobs.
You are pulled over to the side of the road in the darkness of the night. Within your car, tears of crimson roll down your face. The only sounds you hear are the purring of your car and your deep, loud wails of anguish. We're going to take a 10-minute break here, and we'll see you guys soon.
See you guys in a hot minute. BRB!
Bye. Step on me.
Okay, we're live. I'll step on me. Step on me.
Welcome back, everyone. All right, we're just going to jump right back into it. Kieran, you were crying in the car. We're going to jump over.
You fuck. You dick. Fuck you. It's true.
Right back in it. You're crying. Go.
And
6'6" and a big dick.
all right, we're gonna go. Max, you are now driving away from the Blake residence,
Mhm.
and in your rearview mirror, you see Thorn Super Mario into the sewers.
God damn it. Just a laugh. Just a little laugh. Just a little laugh. Just a little like. Just laugh as like he like drives, wondering if he's just gonna if Thorn is just gonna follow that manhole straight, and if he does, he's just gonna honk again above the next manhole. And if that doesn't work,
It's
he's
Marco
gonna honk.
Polo at manholes. That's great. I love that.
Exactly. He's
I
just gonna
love that.
honk.
Marco Manhole.
Marco
Marco
Manhole.
Manhole. It's a staple for Nosferatu children everywhere. And he's just gonna honk. If that doesn't work after 5 seconds, he's gonna just like, we need to get that boy a phone ASAP. Oof, this. And he calls Kiernan.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my fucking god! Everything's awful. Oh, hey Max. Oh shit!
Oh no!
Your video came off. Christian? Oh no!
What happened?
What
I'm
happened?
now Kiernan.
I'm now Max.
I'm Thorn.
I'm Thorn.
Crunch.
Crunch.
Hold on.
You're good, buddy.
Captain Crunch.
I can't wait to Captain Crunch this sexy little man.
He's just gonna dissolve.
I'm gonna fall under the weight.
Use a pedal and mortar on him.
There he is. Be back. All right. Okay.
He's just gonna call up.
All right. Kiernan, in the middle of your crying session, your phone goes off.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Your father's safe.
Good. I forgot to tell you guys about the alarm system, huh?
Oh yeah, you did. I'm glad you realized before.
I'm so sorry.
Before I said it. It's like hindsight, huh?
Did the dog see you guys?
No, he didn't see me. I'm in the car. I didn't move.
Store okay?
They're in the sewer.
We gotta get him a phone.
God, that's what I said.
That's what I'm
exactly
saying.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta get him a phone, but in the meantime,
Well, it seems like I sent you guys on a bit of a fool's errand, and I apologize for that.
well, I mean,
I called Imogen.
Okay.
Apparently,
how'd that go?
not good. If you could imagine it. Apparently, the halos are a sign of protection. I'm hers. And she knows I care about them. God forbid she fucking tell me that. So.
How corny is that? That's some corny ass shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Corny as fuck.
And then, but you guys are okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
There is a halo down the block.
Which, unfortunately, I'm finding more comfort in. It means that she said some ominous shit.
Of course she did. Why wouldn't she?
I had no idea of who was watching me before I was turned.
That's some horror movie shit.
That's what I'm saying. I think this was the eulogy I needed, Max. That side of me's gone. It has been for 3 years, 4 months, and 12 days. I've just been too blind and selfish to see it. So.
Nah, you just been a man.
And I'm not a man. Not anymore. And texted an old friend and
how did that go?
Told me to go fuck myself.
That sounds about right.
She was absolutely correct. But the insight that I gained, I went missing, right? I didn't die. So I'm sure there are a whole lot of people that think I just abandoned them. I'm better out of their life. They deserve better than that.
You want my opinion or my affirmation?
I want the truth, Max. From you, whatever you have to say, I want to hear. We haven't known each other long, but fuck, man, I trust you.
I think you dealt a bullshit hand. With a bullshit deck, with a bullshit dealer. That's not on you. You were vulnerable. Weak. You don't need to beat yourself up that much. There are things you could not control that were playing against you. Sure, this is a wake-up call. Rude awakening. Necessary.
It's one that was needed.
Needed. But not as negative as you think.
That's the thing, I'm not seeing it as a negative. Like I said, she was right. These people have had 3.5 years to move on. I have no right to take that away from them. I think I can move forward. I am the man, and I am the beast. But I am no one's monster. I'm gonna go get Thorn a phone.
Yeah. I want you to remember that always. Never lose sight of that lesson.
No. I was thinking about maybe getting a drink later. You guys want to meet up?
I mean, I don't know how to contact Thorn. I don't have like a bat signal.
We should get a bat signal.
We should. I mean, yeah, yeah.
Hey, if we're an upstanding coterie, we got to have some sort of iconography to. I'll design a logo.
Oh, now you're thinking. That's what I'm talking
Now
about.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking pieces of everybody.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't word it like that if you would talk to Thorn.
No. He's gonna want eyeballs.
Yeah.
For you, I'm thinking a crown. For Thorn, I'm thinking a key. For Aubrey, star.
And for yourself?
Well, artists are their own worst critics. For myself, maybe a nice Celtic knot border. Strong and supporting of the people around him. His friends.
I can't wait to see the mock-up.
Decided to show you.
I'm gonna go try to see if I can talk to the sheriff.
You need me? Or do you think this is something better you're going to handle alone?
I think we all need some time. You need some time.
Yeah, you're right.
Decompress.
I'm going to go get a phone and then I'll go try and look for Okay. Fucking sewers. Good luck, Max.
I bet he doesn't even live in the sewer. I bet he lives in some swanky ass, some cool ass swanky ass apartment.
And to Thorn.
Yep. And over to Thorn. You just jump down the manhole and you hear off in the distance a car horn above on the street level. What are you doing?
Absolutely not. Fuck off.
Alright.
He goes through the sewers. If he sees a rat, he inclines his head towards it, allows it to pass before he walks on. And he's going to try to make his way to Kiernan's apartment.
You going back to the Nosferatu village?
If that's where it takes to get me to Kiernan's apartment, yeah.
Oh, to Kiernan's apartment.
fuck?
Excuse me. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So from where you are, can you please roll for me intelligence and streetwise?
Yes. Intelligence and streetwise. Come on, dice. Come on, man. Yes, and all successes. And one critical success. Yes! Sorry.
Oh,
I had a bad few dice rolls. Oh, yes.
So how many successes was that?
3 regular successes, 1 critical success.
Okay, great.
So,
Thank you. 5.
Yeah.
All right, so you know from where you are, you have the city map in your head of the subway sewer systems, and you are able to traverse your way through them all. It takes about 45 minutes to get to his neighborhood area, but you're able to get there unimpeded. And then you pop out slowly from another manhole, and the area is clear of people.
Right. Still, I'm going to use Obfuscate again and look around. Scurry, scurry, scurry like a rat. Look around. Scurry, scurry, scurry. I'm going to try to break in if it's not open. I'm going to try to open the door.
You
Oh,
creep.
no, I'm
Door is
sorry.
locked.
I'm sorry. I'm going to try knocking. Let's try ringing the doorbell.
Okay.
Let's try. We're friends now. We're friends.
I don't have to do this.
It is unoccupied right now. We know that Kieran said he was going to try and go to a bar, so
I'm gonna go get a Thorn a phone first.
yes, right. Thank you. Okay, so are you gonna try and break into his apartment now?
Fuck. Maybe a window's open. Maybe I can scale this motherfucker.
Spider-Man.
So I'm sure that Kieran would have everything locked down tight before leaving. No windows open, whatnot. Just because his studio is his home.
Yes. Could I be able to offer insight that Kieran in game has noted
Yeah.
that the night lady is very friendly? Maybe if you convince her? I don't know.
Oh
That's just
boy.
me.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I hate
Time
all
to
of you.
talk, Nosferatu.
Come on,
Time to
man.
get
Right.
you.
I'm just saying, you
Conversate
don't
on.
fucking have to. Break
We're
into
Enough-
my
gonna do
apartment.
this. No, we're
Enough
gonna
with
do
this
this.
obfuscate. It's time to conversate.
Screw that.
I want that on a shirt. I want that on a shirt. I want that on a shirt.
Okay. Thorn, as you are rummaging around, you see the night lady tidying up the hallways. And she makes note of you. Good evening, dear. How are you?
Yes. Good evening to you. I am a friend of Kiernan Blake's. I was wondering if
Oh, he's such a good man, isn't he? I'm so happy he brought a friend around. Would you like some assistance? You look like you could use, well, a little rouge might help, but anything else, dear?
actually I was trying to get into his apartment to wait for him. He told me to, but he isn't here, and I don't have the key. You wouldn't be able to let me in, would you?
On a normal occurrence, I would be happy to help you, but you're a new face, and I can't just be letting anybody into the apartments. That'd just be irresponsible of me.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Are
I'm
you able
going.
to contact him in by any way so that I can help you in?
I'm not, and I'm lost. I don't know where he is, and it's just been a really stressful night. Are you sure you
No.
couldn't just let me in for a little bit?
I'll tell you this, if anything happened, I would feel horrible. So unfortunately, dear, I regret to say that I shall not be letting you into Kiernan's home.
I cast Dominator's favor. One rouse check.
Hold on, Dominator's favor? What is that under?
Level 2, dominate.
This old lady's fucking phenomenal at her job.
I'm gonna dominate this old lady.
I'm gonna dominate this. Hell yeah, dude.
I got my sheet from the Vampire Masquerade Companion, Dylan.
Which one are you doing?
Domintor's favor. Dominator's favor.
Companion. Let me pull that up.
Cost 1 rouse check. 3 dice penalty. System Defiance roll for willful thralls under the effects of Dominator's favor that are made 3 dice penalty and thralls that are not may not.
So it needs to be a thrall. This is not a thrall. This is. Let me just go find the companions. Core book. Companion 5e.
Page 25.
Thank you. Page 25. One rouse defiance rolls for willful thralls under the effect of dominant's favor. Okay, all conditions. Yeah, so you need to have a blood bond with this person.
Damn.
Well, you must have Kiernan's phone number. Surely.
I have his number, yes. Let me give it a call. Just a moment, please. Boop,
Thank
boop, boop,
you.
boop, doot, doot, doot.
Oh fuck.
It's ringing. Hold on.
Hello?
No, this wouldn't work
This
for you,
is the
Kieran.
broken one. This is the one you snapped.
This is
It's
your
the same
new
number
phone.
though, isn't it? With the SIM card?
No, SIM
Damn.
card is only the information. It's not the number.
Damn. You hate to see
If
it.
you
Fuck.
have a burner
No,
phone,
you're
it's a
right, you're right,
completely brand
you're
new
right.
number.
Damn.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart. It's just taking. It just keeps on ringing.
Right? Fine. I'll just go loiter out. No, I can't. Oh, I don't.
I was about to say, I do appreciate friends coming over, but we can't have any loiterers.
Damn.
All right. I shall wait outside for him. Control for one. Have a nice night.
You too, dearie. And what is your name in case he comes back that I might tell him?
T.
He? Your name is he?
T. The letter T. T, darling.
Oh. You children and your funny made-up names nowadays. I'll make sure to let Kieran know that T came by tonight.
Thank you. He's
Enjoy the outside.
He's gonna run outside, hide in the shadows. If there's a staircase or something, maybe hide down there. I don't know if there's shadowy area, an alley.
Yeah, on the other side of the building. There's lights in the front. If you go to the other side, there'll be a darker spot.
Close, I could have killed her. I have so much restraint. I impress myself. I'm talking to myself. Going to look. It's fine.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to look.
Oh, lurk. Okay. So what? You're just. Is that what you're doing for the rest of the evening? Just lurking?
Oh, for God's sakes.
Blah.
He's gonna wait. He will wait 20 minutes before he leaves.
Okay.
21 minutes later.
Yeah, I was about to say, where do you go after those 20 minutes?
All right, I'm going back down to the sewers.
All right, we're gonna hold off on that. Max, are you driving back to the prince's mansion now to speak to the sheriff, or how are you doing this?
I'm gonna go directly to the manor to talk to the sheriff.
Okay. You roll up to the French quarters. There are more people out tonight than normal. You're noticing more foot traffic in this area than typical. You're not familiar with anything that should be going on tonight for that reason, but it's obvious that there are more people tonight.
I think he just gets out and he just tries to he looks at the crowd blending in with them as he's like, excuse me, what seems to be the occasion? Wasn't expecting this much traffic.
It's Thursday night and we're just getting fucked, man. You can see that these are all school-age kids. They're all college kids.
I think he just smells the alcohol, just just drinking here.
No, man, we were just gonna go TP that house, but we were getting the slushies from over there. This is really good stuff.
You know what? I recommend getting a nice good 2-ply. A nice solid 2-ply.
Yeah. Guys, we gotta go back to CVS.
As he just has to go around the crowd of drunk to like get to a person at the gate.
Yep,
Like,
the ghouls staying at the gate are just like, "Hey, what's going on?"
I was wondering if I could get an audience with the sheriff.
And they look at each other. Yes,
Can
I don't know what his schedule's like, so I go on in, I
Okay.
guess.
I just thought I'd let you know.
Okay, thank you. That's kind,
I
generous.
wasn't
Thank you,
sure if you had
sir.
to call somebody to like pick up the phone, and be like, "Hey, this person is asking." No, not that. All right, fuck it.
Did you bring a walkie? I didn't bring a walkie. Do
You
we
might
need
want to.
one?
You
I think
might.
we gotta invest in those now.
Yeah, that
Listen,
sounds like a good
you
idea.
didn't see us, okay? We're yeah.
It's hey,
Oh no, you know what? Whatever, we'll deal with whatever happens, right?
look. You two. I won't say anything. Just consider walkie talkies for
Got it.
future
Yeah,
use.
yeah.
I'm gonna go inside. You guys be safe.
As you're walking away, you hear them mimicking. Roger, copy that.
Oh, adorable.
Where you
Absolutely
at?
adorable. Where you at? Oh man, holy shit! That's a fucking blast from the past. God damn! All right, we're going there. All right. And he just enters the estate.
You walk in, you see there's the common small amount of rabble going on in different rooms. Similar to what you noticed on your first night in the manor, but not to the grandiose amount of people. You see that there are almost a line of kindred going up the grand stairwell towards the prince's office. There's about 5 kindred standing in line.
All right. This is towards the like this because does the sheriff have an office or is it just strictly the prince?
It's just the prince.
Okay. I think he looks in the line, just taps the guy in front of him or the person in front of him. It's like, this is the line to see the sheriff.
Yes, we're all here to. No.
No.
Sorry, the prince. There was this line for the prince.
Oh, this is a line for the prince. Okay. I don't really need to talk to the prince. I need to talk to the sheriff. Have you seen him?
He's usually inside with Prince Olivier.
That is correct. That is true. All right. I guess I gotta wait. All right. Just like thanks. And he just like stands back and puts his hand in his pockets and just waits.
Of course, yes. We're gonna jump over to Kiernan.
No. What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
All right. So, which bar are you frequenting right now?
I'm going to the bodega first to pick up
So you're definitely going to the bodega first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the bodega, and then realistically, I think he would drop the phone off at home just to have it safe.
Okay. That makes sense.
So he'll just pick it up. Definitely make sure to pet Bodega Cat, the manager.
Mm-hmm.
Have that quick interaction.
Gotta give respect to the manager.
Gotta give respect to the manager.
Always respect.
Drive home. Kind of fumble with his keys. Hi, Lola. Good evening. Hope you're doing good.
Okay. As you make your way, you run into the night lady. Kiernan.
Yeah.
You had a caller tonight.
Ooh.
They said their name was T. I don't like iced tea. I don't know. Just tea.
Did they look like a sickly Victorian child?
Oh my goodness, did they ever? I invited them to have some rouge, but they didn't even make mention of it. I was trying to be kind. I'm so glad you knew this person because they were haunting. They were very haunting.
He just kind of rubs Lola's shoulder. You are a sweetheart. They are my friend.
I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. You have nothing to apologize for, Lola. If they do come back, you have every right to let them in. Did you try and call me?
I did. It just kept on ringing. I don't know why. You usually pick up so
Fuck.
quickly.
Yeah, my phone. Let me just update my number in your book because I had to get a new phone.
That would make sense.
Sorry.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
And she hands you one of those like senior citizen phones with the very large
Jesus
buttons.
fucking Christ.
The jitterbugs, I think they're called.
Yeah. He updates his contact info. Okay, that's my number. Do they stick around here or did they leave?
They were very frightening, Kieran. I saw them go around the corner and they kept on peeking over every few moments and then hiding back under the shadows. I was very concerned. I was ready to call the police on them, but they said they knew you.
No. They do know me and I know him. Have you ever heard of the movie Hellraiser?
No, what is that? That sounds
Okay,
horrible.
No. All you need to know is that they're just really big into cosplay.
What is that?
Cosplay, like when you dress up in costumes and like dress up as characters. So yeah,
Every day is Halloween for them?
Yeah, and it's if you think about it, it's kind of beautiful. Don't you
Well,
wish that you had time
I'll
to
bring
just
them
like
candy next time, I suppose.
he'd love that. Yeah. So
Okay.
he left.
I'm going to do some research on this Hellraiser thing, though, so I can get a better knowledge.
No. Do research on cosplay. But make sure you don't go on websites like Rule 34, Reddit, Tumblr, and make sure you're just on the top tag of Twitter.
Top tag of Twitter.
Okay.
For cosplay.
They're so corrupted. They're done.
Thank you so much, Lola. I appreciate it. As he begins to walk out, he has the grimmest thought as he stares at a sewer grate.
As you're leaving, you see Lola going, well, I'll have to use my personal computer when I get home for this.
No, Lola! You know what? Let's get sticky as he goes into the sewers. He's gonna look for Thorn.
All right.
He's also just so interested in this.
All right, cool.
Dylan's like, stop fucking my plans, dude.
No, there's no plans at all. I'm loving this. I'm trying to think like, all right, cool. I got this. Here we go.
I got it. You got this.
So the time difference between when Thorn left and to the sewers and by the time you got back would be about 10-15 minutes difference.
That makes sense.
So there's not that much time. You get into the sewers and it looks like a small labyrinth already from where you entered in.
Okay.
You have your main corridor to get to the waterworks of the city, and you have all the offshoots going to the different neighborhoods, all the different streets, and the personal plumbings for each building and home on the street that you're on.
Okay.
It is rank down there. There are things that no one should have to see.
I'm seeing it.
You are seeing it. And the one thing that people don't tell you about is the amount of bugs are along the walls and the ceiling is, I would say carpeting, but this is more like a cementing.
Ooh. Okay. Thorn, please. And he just moves toward the center. And I'd say that he is projecting a bit.
Okay.
So.
When you say moving towards the center, you mean like in the center of the
where I imagine these paths would converge, as I imagine that might be a space where Thorn would.
Okay. So you're going to like the intersection area.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so you make to your first intersection, which is just like one of the streets above you. It's one of the major intersections. It goes down into the 4 directions.
Can I look for heel tracks?
You know what? You can. Give me a investigation and awareness.
Investigation and awareness, and we.
Yes, please.
Do I technically have a hunger dice? I drank from my flask, but that's
you drank from your flask, and because you have Iron Gullet, that should also state one of your
investigation and awareness. Oh, that's 5 dice. Let go, baby. 5 successes.
All right. You definitely see that there have been some footfall recently.
Okay. He will follow
They are
that.
not. They are not heels.
Mm. Thorn.
Which way are you calling that down, please?
Can he do one each?
Sure, you can absolutely do that.
He'll do that. Thorn. Thorn.
So nothing comes from the first two. The one straight ahead, the one to your immediate left, nothing. The one to your right, you hear a faint voice reply, Thorn's not here.
And who might you be, Crypt Keeper?
My name is Alphonse, and who are you?
Terrified. Good to meet you. Have you seen Thorn?
Oh, we've seen Thorn.
You gonna say it like that?
Come closer.
No, fuck no. No
Come
fucking way.
closer.
Why?
I'll bring you to Thorn.
I believe this.
Do you believe it?
Like an insight, like bullshit, spooky.
Yeah, is there a
check.
bullshit? Is there a bullshit detector in this game?
Is it a spooky check?
There's a bullshit detector, yes. Yes, there is.
Give me a spooky check.
I need it.
That was spooky. I didn't like that.
You can give me a composure and insight.
Okay.
Actually, no, give me wits insight.
Wits insight.
Yeah. To not freak out from what's happening.
Oh yeah, that's 5 dice. God damn.
Jerrfery.
Compose motherfucker.
Okay. 4 successes, 1 failure.
Okay. You know that Nosferatu know almost everything. You kind of figure you're talking to a Nosferatu in the dark down here in the sewers. And if they said they know where Thorn is,
I gotta believe it. Yeah.
you kind of believe them. You kind of believe them.
All right, Alphonse. I'm Kiernan, and if you're crunchy as my friend. Oh boy. Okay. He walks toward Alphonse.
As you start walking, you hear footfall going deeper into the sewers. You can tell this person is keeping a distance between the two of you. For every step that you make, they make 2 steps. If you start moving faster, they speed up as well.
Okay.
And every once in a while, you just hear like a soft giggle going, this way. I'll bring you to Thorn.
Thank you. So appreciate it.
You are being led through the sewers for a good 20 minutes now. Thorn. Few moments go by, and you hear childish laughing coming from one of the sewer lines off to the side. And you then hear it going, this way.
I know it's Alfonso, don't I?
You don't know Alphonse.
I don't know Alfonso. I don't know that giggly little laughter down there.
No, you do not.
For Christ's sake. I really shouldn't follow that voice. So I'm not going to. It's the smart plan. I'm going to go this way. This is the opposite way.
Thorn.
So, Thorn, where were you going when you went back into the sewers? Where was your destination?
I'm going to go find Cameron. Or
Okay,
a
so
hovel
you're-
to sleep in.
Okay, you were heading back to the Nosferatu village. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay. Having decided to go away from the voice, you're about another 5 minutes from the village, and you make your way out into it. But the whole time, you keep on hearing slight footsteps coming in your direction, the light giggling, and you think you hear another voice behind it, but you can't be sure.
Can I get another thorn?
That's not my business. That's not my business. That's not my concern.
Thorn!
Keep walking.
Hawk.
All right.
Ah!
And you make it out into the village.
Damn.
So, are you going right to Cameron's?
Yes, I suppose. I'll try to go to Cameron.
All right. Just as last time, a lot of the Nosferatu ignore you. Some make comments in your direction. Others just glare at you. You make your way to Cameron's and you rap on his makeshift hovel. To no response.
Cameron! Superior Nosferatu! Hello?
And one of the other kindred in the area around you goes, "He's not here."
He isn't. Where's Cameron?
He was called to the prince's quarters.
Really? That's interesting. Did anybody else go with him?
Not that I'm aware of. I did not care to look.
All right. Would you happen to know anybody who would know anything about La Sombra? Any other Nosferatu?
What reason do you need to know about the La Sombra?
Oh, we all have our reasons. Come now.
That's not enough information for me to give you information. I'm sorry, Thorn. I will not help you in your department of finding out La Sombra intel.
I'll give you a blowjob.
That is not what I want at all.
Well, fuck. All right. Have a good day. Just gonna go. He's just
Kieran.
gonna.
Yeah, so what? No head?
There goes another phone.
God
We're just
damn
handing
it.
them out like they're currency. We're just.
Fuck me. Yes.
The voice then just says, "It's this way," and you hear the voice, the feet fall running.
Kiernan breaks out in a run and is just like, Thorn! It's Kiernan, fucking please.
Yep. You walk out into this massive opening, and there are wooden huts and really rickety looking structures put together all over the place. But you still see all the kindred. You see all the Nosferatu in the area turn and stare at you.
Oh, shit. Hi, guys.
You have not seen Nosferatu like this before.
Mm-mm.
Some of them have the very strong bat features. Some of them look just like the stereotypical movie Nosferatu. Others look like they are just deformed humans. You coming in as tall as you are, as straight backed as you are, as well put together as you are the odd one out here. Thorn, you heard Kiernan's voice calling your name.
I turn right to it. My eyes are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy shit.
Shit is correct.
I'm just going to try to get past everyone. Didn't bring him here, I swear to God. Fuck.
Kiernan looking genuinely offended.
You hear
Run.
Kieran, you hear one of the Nosferatus go, bet he's here for a blowjob from Thorn.
Shut up.
I
Seems
hear
to be
that?
his thing. Yeah, you heard that. That was said loud enough for you to be heard.
Phone growls and takes Kieran by the arm. What the hell are you doing here?
Apparently looking for a blowjob from you.
Oh, God. You blow a few, Nosferatu, couple of Sombra, some Ventru. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. Let's get you out of here.
Hey, I've had
I did
worse.
not bring him down here. I swear. I swear. I swear to Cain, I did not bring him down here.
I got you something.
What?
Got you a
Huh?
phone. That Max and Aubrey and I can get in contact with. It's a gift. I went back to my place and I heard T was looking for me, so I figured it was you.
Kenan, first of all, coming down here, you're lucky you didn't have to pay a toll, or else you'll probably have to pay one leaving.
I did. I have to get new boots.
No, and secondly, there's a reason I don't have a phone. They can be traced. They're all watching.
Everybody's watching always, but we need to stay in contact with each other.
This is not a good idea. Let's get you out of here. You don't belong here. Let's go upstairs.
That's clear. Bye, everybody.
No, put your hand down, and
He
takes
pi-
his hand and leads him out.
He paid him
Oh.
into the phone.
Inconsiderate, idiotic things, foolish.
I wanted to do something nice for a friend. You went out of your way for me tonight. Thank you.
I scared your dog, but he nearly attacked me.
Big dog.
He's a big dog. I like dogs, but this.
So do I.
Anyways,
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm worried about you. You shouldn't be down here. I need to get you out of here. Who the hell was that you were following?
It said his name was Alphonse.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
when a giggling little voice tells you follow me into the dark, I ask you, please resist your whiteness and don't follow it. I know you're Irish.
Christian got up.
Don't follow it.
If I've learned anything about Nosferatu, is that you're pretty honest with me.
Yes. Keep believing that. That's very good. Let's go upstairs, please. Oh. And he's grabbing his hand still very tightly
Yeah,
and
he
leading
goes.
him
He goes.
through.
Yeah, he doesn't fight that.
Now, tell me, where the hell have you been? You're just getting a phone?
Well, I called my sire again. Apparently, and this is something I owe you an apology for, the halo was a symbol of protection.
Thorn stops and turns around. Protection. What do you mean by that?
My sire. I'm hers. And from her words, she knows that I cherish them. It was a mark for no one to make a move on my. I took it as ill intent. And I'm sorry you and Max were put in that position because I misread a situation.
You don't have to apologize for being kind. You are selfless, you are honorable, you are good and considerate. You're the most decent person I've ever met.
No, that's Max.
No, Max is perfect. You are enough. More than enough.
So are you. You showed the same kindness, decency, and care when you decided to go with Max. Sort of like creates an eye line with Thorn. I appreciate that.
And I take that into consideration.
You did not have to go.
And he steps a little back from Kiernan. Yes, I know. It's fine.
And then I reached out to an old friend.
Oh, takes a step forward and leans in. And what they say?
Fuck you.
I mean, right now? You want to? I mean, you,
Just
I,
pats his hand on the side of their face. Not right now. No, they said fuck you to me.
oh,
I gained a lot of insight. I didn't die outright. I went missing. I imagine some people thought I ran away. I was in a pretty shit spot when I was embraced, and she was somebody I respected very deeply. She thinks I
Yeah.
abandoned her. I told
But you-
Max this, but that's the eulogy I needed.
Is that the one you need? Takes a little step closer this time. Is that the one you want?
That beautiful thing is that doesn't matter anymore. Because I got one. And I'm not going to continue to do what I've been doing for the last 3 years. Which is dwell on what I can't change from when I was alive. I died. A drunken, boring, angry piece of shit.
Cannon, can I tell you a little secret?
Sure.
And he takes his hands and he puts it on the sides of your head and pulls you down very closely. I did too. I died like that. Pulls away just a little bit, smiling at him, a little fiendishly.
There's this deep reverence for Thorn in this moment that he can see. We are not who we were in life. We forge and adapt in who we are in life. Took me too long to understand that, but I know that now. So we move forward.
I think you and I have much more in common than you think we do.
I'd like to talk about it sometime.
I'd like to show you sometime.
Scaring me now.
Good, you should be scared. I'm glad. Is your heart racing? Good. Now, let's go back upstairs. You don't belong here.
Max said he was going to go meet with the prince. Or with the sheriff. So he's doing that. We can go sit at my place if you'd like. I need to shower for days. And burn these boots, these pants, and just really scrub my memory of the last 45 minutes. Maybe we can watch a movie or something.
This is where I sleep. How dare you?
Where you sleep disgusts me, but you don't.
All right, we're going to fade to black on you guys and going back to Max. Max, the procession getting into the prince's office has been slow going, but you make your way in there after about 45 minutes of waiting. The first person to have left the office while you were online was a Nosferatu that you looked slightly familiar to when you had first come to the manor the first night and you had introduced to Thorn, but you made no communication with them. You're next to the door. The last kindred walks out. The door opens up, and standing before you is the sheriff, Jacques Martin. Ah, hello, Maximilian.
Hello. How are you this evening?
Peachy keen, as they say. Please, come in.
That's good. That's good. Glad to hear that. Come
He,
in.
he opens
Follows
door
in.
enough for you to get inside.
He follows in.
And the prince is standing in the corner, looking out the window. Doesn't acknowledge you. Jacques closes the door and then walks over to the side table, pulls out a new page from his notebook, and says, "Well, what are you here for tonight?"
I wanted to gain permission to see. I believe they're called the triplets. They might have some information on.
Excuse me.
They might have some information on the investigation we were doing earlier for you when we were heralds for your employ.
The prince does a quick look over his shoulder and then just raises his eyebrows slowly and looks back out the window again. You're looking to get permission to go visit the Goulon sisters, I believe you're saying?
That's correct, sir.
So you need to have safe passage to Uptown and Carlton.
Yes.
Now, what are you investigating?
I would just like to find out what exactly is beyond our borders. Um,
What do you
it-
mean, our
I mean,
borders?
I mean, your borders, the borders of New Orleans, the monster that's out there chucking rocks at people, and the classic cars.
Ah, your boogeyman from the swamp.
Correct.
Do not worry. The prince has already sent out someone to investigate. So,
If I may speak,
what?
sir,
Ah, by all means, please.
I feel like getting more boots on the ground for this. I'm going to call it a threat because, well, it seems like one. Might do us do some due diligence, being able to get as many sources of information out there as possible. I worry for my city's safety.
Are you saying you would like to return back to the swamp and do more investigation?
No, I think I'll leave that to your the
That
employee
is
of.
where we sent Jack, so Jack will be checking out that swamp momentarily.
No, I was thinking more on the book learning kind of investigation.
Ah,
Rumor mills from those much older than myself.
so you seek the knowledge of the Golan.
Correct.
You look for their library.
Correct again.
The prince now turns and starts walking over to his desk, pulls out his long high-end chair, sits down, and doesn't bother pushing himself back in. He looks over directly at you and says, "We have been trying to find that library for years. You think you're just going to ask the Golan to see their books, to share in their knowledge, for you to have free access into their home and their library?"
I wasn't expecting it to be easy, but it's worth a shot.
This shot is a shot in the dark, but sometimes a shot in the dark hits something.
My sentiments exactly. We won't know unless we try. And who knows? They might need something from something I can provide, or those in my coterie.
I need something, Max, I need something from you. If you are going and are successful in finding the library of the Goulon, you will tell me its location.
Sure.
And you will not speak of this agreement to your coterie.
I think I can manage that.
And then we have an accord. I allow you safe passage to Uptown and Carlton for the knowledge of this whereabouts for the library.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Trust me, I appreciate it even more. I've been searching for this for years, and they still refuse to give me an edgewise in.
They give you a reason?
They
If you
say
mind my
it is
curiosity.
their own,
Mm,
and I
that's
know even if I took care of them, that knowledge would be lost forever. Best to keep them around and try and get them in otherwise. Right now, Maximilian, you are my in.
I mean, I haven't gotten in the door yet, but I'll try. Do my best.
Now, is there anything else that I, your prince, could do for you tonight?
No, I think we're good. Thank you for seeing me on such short notice. I know you've got a bunch of meetings and a bunch more important business to take care of. I appreciate you wanting to see me, or letting me see you, I should say.
As I said the other night, I now have office hours for this exact reason.
Very smart. I have to say, this is a very smart move on your part.
I know. Jacques, who's already sitting there with the text being sent out to all the coteries and kindred and groups of the city, allowing you and the rest of your group free passage from French quarters to Uptown and Carlton.
Have a wonderful evening.
Enjoy the hospitalities of my home for just one more night.
In the back of Max's mind, it's a bunch of like, oh shit, okay, all right. All right, that was simple and terrifying, but I think I can do that. Sure, fuck it, why not? Find a lost library, a library that won't be found. Cool. Simple. Awesome. That was smooth. I hope it was, and again, another thought in the back of his head. That was smooth. I hope that Kiernan was able to find Thorn properly and didn't get messy in any capacity or anything like that. I'm gonna call when I'm out. I'm gonna call Kiernan. Hopefully he's able to pick up. Hey, you all right?
Yep. I'm with
Dude.
Thorn.
Was it how'd that go?
I am a sopping fucking mess.
Wow, it's like I can see the future.
We're headed back to mine. I'm gonna shower and repent for my sins, and then we're gonna looks at Thorn. I think we're gonna sit there for a bit.
Is that Max on the phone?
Yeah, he sort of puts Max on speaker.
He said something about Netflix and chill, and he needs to wash the sloppiness off him. I don't know. He's complaining too much. It's just a little slicky. That's it.
I don't believe you.
It's fine. It just kind of smells like
Shit.
pennies, if you're honest.
No, it's shit. It's
I don't
shit.
know what pennies you're like. They're what? Anyway,
basically,
anyway,
I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go back to my place. I'm going to shower.
Yes.
Thorn is going to exist in my crib whilst I do so.
Cool.
How did it go with the sheriff?
I got permission from the prince. We're able
Okay.
to go perfectly fine.
Cool.
Did you give them the cell phone?
I bought it. We're gonna hook it up when we get to my place.
Cool. Keep that on you forever.
Shoves it in Thorn's face.
I
Talk
don't care.
about this.
That's for
I don't
making me
care how secretive you have to be. I don't care if it's against Nosferatu-ness. I don't give a fuck. You keep this on you. So the floodlight snafu of this evening doesn't happen again.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Yes,
Yeah, you will get it. Trust me. I when I see you, I'm gonna give you a proper slap. You've earned one.
No, I did. No, that's
Not
fair.
that kind of slap. Thorn.
That's what Thorn's here is for.
Oh,
What are you talking about? Don't believe anything Cannon tells you.
I'm more inclined to believe what Kenan tells me than what you tell me.
You heard nothing in the sewers. Got
Except
lost when I
that
found him.
Thorn has a
Nope.
proclivity for giving blowjobs.
Nope.
I believe you.
That's
Yeah,
a
me too.
lie.
I can't like he kind of leans into Max, leans into the phone, looking at Thorn just like very fiendishly. Part of me is curious, but we'll see.
I mean, if you're Netflix and chilling,
Yeah.
go at it. I guess.
Who knows?
I hope is your landlady okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She may have gone down the rabbit hole of cosplay in Hellraiser.
Oh, that's exciting! I can't wait to see the results.
I'm horrified for her, but we'll see what happens. Lola's a sweet lady.
If you hear screams of horror, that might be a sign.
We'll let her be. Yeah, we'll let her deal with that how she does.
You're right. They do look like a Xenobite. You are right about
That's
that.
what I'm
Holy shit.
saying.
Holy shit! That's a good comparison. Right
That's
there.
what I'm saying. You know
You
what?
see
Thorn, have you
Hellraiser?
seen? Yeah, have you seen? We're gonna watch Hellraiser. Would you like to live deliciously, Thorn?
Hang up the phone, Cannon, darling.
At the phone. Bye, Max.
Bye, you two. Wow,
And we're going to conclude tonight's episode with that.
I am friends with the horniest people.
Friends with the horny.
Oh,
Inside my coterie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and theys them out there, thank you very much for joining us tonight for our Chronicle Darkness over New Orleans. It was a very fun and interesting
This is a good
session tonight. If you can please throw up the everyone's link tree.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Once again, there are games going on Sunday for both Christian and for Alex, so please check them out this weekend. Wednesday, come back and check out my Dungeons and Dragon campaign, Tales of Len Lemaire. Robin plays a Damphir in the game.
On brand. On brand.
On brand.
She's from the swamps, guys.
Love that.
On brand again.
We stay on brand in this house.
That's right. Raisin brand. That's what I had for breakfast. Delicious.
Good.
Ooh.
Does anybody have any other announcements they want to make before we head out?
I know. I think I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. Thank you so very much, everyone. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. Thanks for hanging out with our family tonight.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.